All right, guys, here it is. Let's make our way across. Oh man, I can feel it moving. Check out this view. Woo! Good morning, guys. Back again here at Tallulah Gorge State Park. It's Sunday morning, December 3rd, about 8 o'clock a.m. The park just opened. I think I was maybe one of the first ones in here, but it's looking like a much better day today. I think it's still really foggy out actually, but it looks like it's starting to clear up. I don't think it's going to be raining, so I'm here at the park visitor center parking area, and the trailhead is right up ahead over there, I think. So without further ado, I think I'm ready to start this hike. I'm going to be doing like this loop trail. I think it's about 2.5 miles long, and there should be some good scenic viewpoints and maybe some waterfalls along the way too, I think. Not sure how visible we'll get to see the view at the viewpoints with all the fog, but let's go ahead and get the hike started. Come on, let's go. Alright guys, so here's the start of the trailhead right here, and it takes you down into this little paved pathway. Looks like there's a sign up ahead, and weather's great. It's about, I think, maybe like 60 degrees, so feels really nice. And let's go ahead and check out this sign up here, see what this says. So it's telling us this is the way back up to the visitor center and the parking area where I just parked at. But looks like there's a few different ways to go here. Here's a little picture of some of the viewpoints that maybe we'll see along the way. Looks like you can do some climbing. There's a sign there that says climbing and rappelling permit required beyond this point. That's pretty cool. So it's probably the rocks that you can climb on. Yeah, main wall. Alright guys, so I'm gonna figure this out, see which way we need to go. Alright. Alright guys, so already approached a viewpoint area here. Overlook number 1A, straight up ahead here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this overlook. Let's see here. Wow, we're actually pretty high up here, and already seeing a waterfall down there, and it looks like there's also a suspension bridge right there too, so that would be pretty cool to try to get to that point. It goes right over the waterfall. And then as you can see down over there, you see a lot of the fog still lingering around through the alleyway. Pretty cool though. I see it almost looks like there's a pathway up there along the ridge too. So very nice view though. I think we'll keep making our way around. All right. Alright guys, so here's another sign to another overlook. Well, here's overlook number 3 is right there, but I think I'm going to try to keep this in order and go to overlook number 2 first before I peek over at overlook number 3. So let's go ahead and try to find overlook number 2, which I believe is down this way, but that is a very nice view right there. There's a nice looking waterfall. But let's make our way over here, see if we can find overlook number 2. And so far this trail's been on this like not paved, but it's like this kind of like a maintained type of walkway trail here. Check this out. Look at that view. Wow. That is awesome. Check out that nice pool area right there. That'd be a really nice place to go swimming. Give you a better look right here. That is really, really cool. Oh, here we go. Got some little benches here. You can sit down and enjoy the view. But looks like here's the designated viewpoint. Wow, look at that rock ridge right there too. That's pretty cool. Alright, I am very impressed so far. Gonna enjoy this view for a little bit and then we'll make our way around to the next viewpoint. Alright. Okay guys, so here's overlook number 3 along the trail. So this is the same waterfall that we were looking at on overlook number 2, just a different view of it on the side. That's where we were standing at before. That's where overlook number 2 is. How cool is that? There's like a little tunnel thing right there where the water's passing through. I'm not sure if you can see it on the GoPro. I'll try to use my iPhone to kind of zoom in, but yeah, really cool fixture there where it looks like on the river on the left side from where I'm facing, so over here, the water flows through this like rock tunnel and then starts coming down. Pretty cool. Alright, I think it's time to find overlook number 4. Let's go. Alright, so check it out guys. It looks like they have the water flowing through the dam here. See if I can get you a better look. But you can see you got the water flowing right through down towards the river that we were at before. but I think we should be able to get a better look at it somehow. I'm gonna keep making my way on the trail. Just came off this little side point here. Here's the main trail. And I gotta say, one thing that's pretty good about this trail is that there's quite a lot of rest areas with benches that you can stop and take a rest at and enjoy the views if you needed to. Like this right here. And it looks like this also brings us to overlook number 4 along the trail. So let's take a look. Much better view right here. Check that out. So that is the, not sure what they call that. Obviously it's some sort of dam structure, and they release the water every now and then. They'll release the water out, and it looks like they're doing that right now, as you can see. So pretty cool. Still got quite a bit more to go on this trail. This is only overlook number 4. I think there's maybe like 9 or 10 different overlooks. So we're gonna keep making our way along. Let's see what else we can find. Let's go. Alright guys, so there's a couple ways that I can go here on this fork. So there's a big sign right here that says access to the gorge floor can be extremely hazardous, may involve cliffs without railings, severe vertical drops, loose rocks, and slippery footing. That's this trail here, so I'm guessing this trail takes you down closer to the gorge, and then this trail probably takes you around the loop. So I think I'm going to take a peek here, see what it looks like over here, because my my investigative senses are kicking in here, and I feel like I need to see what it's all about down here. So go ahead and take a peek. And sure enough, there's an overlook. Overlook number 5. It does look a little bit flooded here. Let's take a peek at this overlook here. View of the upper gorge and southern view to Hawthorne Pool and overlooks 2 and 3. Gorge depth is 250 feet. So the first waterfall pool area that we saw on overlooks 2 and 3, that's called Hawthorne Pool. And so that's the gorge. They call that the gorge, the dam. And that's the if you look straight ahead there, that's overlook number 2 that we were first at earlier. And so we made our way through this way, and then the trail is going to extend over that way and probably do a big loop somewhere. And then we end up back to where we started eventually. So I think it's time to make our way and find the next overlook. Alright guys, so just approached some random paved walkway here. Not really sure if this is part of the trail. Doesn't really look like it is, but there's a sign up ahead. Guess we'll take a look and see what that says there. Looks like I might have veered off the main path though. This almost looks like some sort of biking trail. But yeah, very easy trail so far. Very family friendly. Very maintained, one of those kind of maintained family friendly trails. not too strenuous. There's a little bit of incline on some parts, but not too bad. So let's see, there's a couple different areas here. It does get a little confusing because none of it's really marked except for these little signs every now and then. So South Rim Trail straight ahead, North Rim Trail, which is I guess what we just did, and then the Interpretive Center, which is like the visitor center. I think I might just continue along this. Well, let's see. Let's take maybe we'll take the more off the beaten path trail. Although I don't think this really leads anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is a maintained trail. Looks like a dead end. Looks like we'll head back on the paved trail. Let's see where this takes us. All right, and I think the next overlook would be overlook number 6. So I guess we're gonna be looking for that, overlook number 6, wherever that is. Okay, I see where we are now. So this is where we were at. If you look through the trees, there's a little pavilion looking structure. That's where overlook number 5 was, where we were at. And the trail continues along down there. So this trail up here, I'm not really sure what this was all about, but we're gonna make our way down here and get back onto the other trail we were on. There we go. All right, it's more like it. But so far, if you're looking for a trail that's kind of more off the beaten path, secluded, this is probably not the trail you're going to want to do. Even though there's really nice scenic views, you're not getting that feeling like you're kind of out in the wilderness, because I mean, look at this. There's a roadway right here with a lot of cars going on, so you do hear the sound of traffic quite a bit. But yeah, let's see if maybe there's some other off the beaten path trails after we make our way around the loop. And they do have a campground as well. Been seeing some signs there that say campground down that way, so maybe we'll check that out after our hike. Looks like we're getting closer to the dam structure. Takes us under this bridge here. So here's the bridge that and there it is, right down there. This is where the water comes out of. I'm gonna make my way down here a little bit just to see. I think what we're supposed to do is go up these stairs over there. Let's go ahead and have a look. I think this is the other side. Yes, sure is. It's like they have it fenced off there. But look at that. Nice calm waters over here on this side. It's pretty cool. Looks like people use the lake for paddleboarding and hanging out. See some paddle boards over there. And not really sure what's this way. Interesting. All right, let's keep making our way around. Okay guys, so this trail, it's quite an interesting trail because it takes you on this, like, now I'm on like this regular sidewalk here, but I think I'm approaching the next viewpoint, overlook number 6. A little sign right here. The Helen Dortch Longstreet Trail System. So this state park, the Tallulah Gorge State Park, is in honor of Helen Dortch Longstreet. Let's go take a look here at this viewpoint. And check that out. What a nice view we got from up here. That is pretty cool. And there's that suspension bridge down there. So it looks like when I was over at overlook number 2, which is right over there, there was another set of stairs that probably takes you down over to where that suspension bridge is. So after I make my way around, I might try to see if I can get across that, or maybe as I make my way around this way, maybe the trail will lead down to an area where I can cross from over there. I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's keep going. Alright guys, so it looks like we are coming across another overlook viewpoint area, which is overlook number 7. Let's go have a look. So, according to the sign, it's a view of the Hawthorne Pool, which we've seen, which is over there. That pool area. That was the big pool area by the first waterfall we saw. And then it creates another waterfall coming down right here called Tallulah Falls, and another pool area right below the falls, and then it continues down that way over there, which maybe is another waterfall. I don't know if they consider that a waterfall down there or not. Very cool. And up there, I believe, is where the overlook number 2 was at the beginning. So this trail really just goes around the whole gorge area as like a big loop. Alright guys, so came across another couple that was hiking along this trail, and they actually started the opposite way that I did. So they were coming from this way, going around, and I'm coming from this way. So I got to talk to them for a little bit. They said that they were able to go across the suspension bridge. So hopefully I can get to it from over here on this side. And I think we're getting a little bit closer. So we'll continue on and see if we can get to it. All right. Okay guys, so check it out. If I keep going straight this way, it's going to take me to the other overlooks, number 8, 9, and 10. But if I go this way here, this looks like that same staircase pathway that I saw earlier when I first started the hike over by overlook number 2. So I'm guessing this is the way to get to the suspension bridge. So let's go ahead and check it out, see where it takes us. Okay, so here we are, guys. Mission accomplished. Made it out to the suspension bridge. Now it's time to walk across it. But first, let's go ahead and check out this amazing view we have here of one of the pools from the waterfall. And there's one down there, actually. And as you can see, the suspension bridge coming across here. So we'll be crossing that in just a minute. Gonna enjoy this view for a little bit though before I do that. All right. All right, guys, here it is. Let's make our way across. Oh man, I can feel it moving. Wow. It's moving as I walk across it. Check it out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can actually see it. The cord's moving from my weight on it. Check out this view. It's a long way down, that's for sure. All right, pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and make our way across. And there it is. We have conquered the suspension bridge of Tallulah Gorge State Park. Mission accomplished. Now it's time to finish off the loop trail. So I gotta go back around, back across the suspension bridge to get back to where I was on from the loop trail. So let's go ahead and make our way back across. All right, guys, so just crossed back over the suspension bridge, and there's actually another staircase leading further down right by the entranceway to the suspension bridge. And talked to some people up there. They said there's another viewpoint. So just making my way down these steep steps here, quite a lot of them. Hopefully the viewpoint will be worth it because there's quite a few steps that we have to take to get there. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, so here it is, the viewpoint. I'm not sure what number viewpoint this is, but it's definitely a viewpoint. And it looks like there's even access to the pool. That's pretty cool. So maybe you're allowed to do some swimming or something here, but they have it closed off right now. Oh, look, actually it's open. Look at that. but it says gorge permit required beyond this point. Violators will be prosecuted. $116 minimum fine. So if you want to go down to the pool, it looks like you have to buy some sort of permit for it, which I don't have. But there's also a sign that says no swimming. So not really sure what the point of buying the permit if you can't really go swimming down there. I mean, it's not that much further from where I'm at right now. I mean, it's just like a little dock platform from what I can see. Very nice views nonetheless. It would be really cool if we could swim here though. I mean, look at this. Check out this view right here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's talk about a nice place to go swimming. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Man, really makes me want to go take a dip in there. All right, well, I'm gonna enjoy this view for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take a nice little break and then head back up. We've got a long way to go back up, a lot of stairs to climb back up. So I'm gonna take a nice long break first. Alright guys, so just making my way back up the stairs. Still got a long way to go. And it is not easy doing this with this backpack on. Legs are burning. Okay, see you at the top. Alright guys, so made it back to the suspension bridge, but we're still not there yet because we got to go all the way back up these stairs to get back to the top where on the other trail that we were at. Man. Wish there was like an elevator or something. Whoa. Let's keep going. Alright guys, so here comes the really hard part. Right up there, where it gets really steep. Oh man. Almost there. Let's keep going. I think I'm gonna need another break when I get to the top. Oh man, here it is. Alright guys, made it through the hard part. It's got a little bit more ways to go. Doesn't look as steep in this section here, so it's going to be a little bit easier the rest of the way. And I'm really tempted to sit down on this bench and take a break, but I feel like that's just going to make my legs cramp up more, so I'm just going to power through it, try to make it all the way to the end without taking a break. I've already taken a few of them, and I just want to get past this section. Almost there, guys. I can see the top from here. Okay, guys. We made it. Time for me to take another break. Get this backpack off me. Catch my breath a little bit. All right. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so it's time to finish off this trail and go take a look at some of the other overlooks, and that should bring us around back to the end of the loop where we started. So let's continue on. Alright guys, here's our next overlook, overlook number 8. The view of Hurricane Falls and the pool called Devil's Pulpit Outcrop. Wow, what an amazing view. And that's back where we started. That was the overlook number 1, right by the visitor center right there. So looks like we're going to be taking this loop around and ending up back to where we started. I think we have about maybe 2 more viewpoints to go, number 9 and number 10, I believe. So we'll go ahead and make our way over. And here we are, guys, overlook number 9. Check it out. So it's overlooking Hurricane Falls, Oceana Falls, Caledonia Cascade, and North Rim overlook number 1, which was, I believe, over there. So check it out. See, there's another little waterfall down there. And another one over there too. Pretty cool looking ridge line across there, and you can see where the trail ends up over there on that side. So still got a little ways to go. Not sure how to really get over there, unless it goes all the way around somehow. Oh, look at that. I even see some, looks like a part of the trail way up there. Interesting. So looks like we still got a little while to go. Keep going. All right guys, so check out this nifty little place. Got a little bench right there inside this little cave, this rock formation. Pretty cool. Nice spot to take a break if you needed to. Little viewpoint there. And look at this. I think we have approached overlook number 10. Yes, indeed. Looks pretty similar to overlook number 9, considering overlook number 9 is literally right there, not too far away. But look at this. Yes, it's what do you know, it's a dead end. So this is it. It's as far as you can go. So I guess I have to, I think the only way back is to cross over the suspension bridge again, if I'm not mistaken. Not really sure how else to get back. Oh man. I'll have to look at the GPS and see if there's another way to get to the other side without having to go all the way back towards the suspension bridge. I don't know, we'll see. But let's start making our way back, see if we can find another route to go. Alright guys, so I'm on this little viewpoint area here. This is the main trail right there, where we went over to overlook number 9 and then number 10, which was like down over there. But there's a little side trail right here that maybe will take us around. So I'm going to take this and hopefully it will lead us the right way. But this definitely looks like a more off the beaten path trail here. So not really sure if this is an official part of the trail. And I really don't think it is. But let's see here. Yeah, no, this is definitely not a part of the trail. As you can see, it's taking me off the trail. So I'm gonna need to see if we can find another way. I really don't feel like having to go back down all those stairs over to the suspension bridge, so I feel like there's got to be another way somehow. Alright guys, so I think I did find another section of the trail that'll take us around. So it's next to this power line tower right here. So I see a sign up ahead and an arrow pointing to the left, which is the direction that I need to go. So I'm pretty sure this is going to take us around. Let's see. It says Sliding Rock Access Trail. South Walenda Tower. Okay. Well, I think this is the only other option here other than going back across the suspension bridge, which I am trying to avoid at all costs. Look at this. Pretty cool looking trail. I think this will work, guys. Gorge permit required. Oh man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cross if I don't have a permit. Let's see. Permits required to enter gorge. Probably should have got a permit. It's kind of confusing here. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Not sure if I'm supposed to be going down here. Let's see. Look at this thing. Some old structure. I'm not sure what that is. I think the trail continues on this way. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this section here without a permit. So I may have to go all the way around. Just gonna check the map here. I'll get back to you in a second. Okay guys, so I kind of thought this through, looked at the map, and yeah, it does turn out that if you're going to go down this section here, it does require a permit. That's the only other way to get around on the loop other than going back to the suspension bridge. So they seem to be pretty strict on these permits here, which I don't have, and I definitely don't feel like getting fined $115 minimum. So looks like I'm going to be turning back here and heading back across the suspension bridge, trying to get back to where we started. So all right, it is what it is. Okay guys, so just to give you a little glimpse here of this sign talking about the permits, and they do seem to be very strict on them. So probably a good thing that I decided to turn back around. Anyway, let's keep going. All right guys, so here we are back to the start of the trail where I first started, and man, that was pretty tough, not gonna lie. I clocked in about 4.5 miles, but it really felt like closer to maybe 8 to 10 miles, just considering all the stairs that we had to go up and down. But there's actually one more section here that I haven't checked out yet. So when I first started, I went to the right, where the first overlook started, but there's also a trail here that you can go to if you go to the left, and I believe there's a couple more lookout areas for viewpoints, and I think there's a primitive campsite somewhere back there as well. So before I head out from here, I'm gonna go check out this section and see what we can come across over here. So see if we can find that primitive campsite somewhere. It's gonna be the next mission. Let's do it. There's I had to climb up and down. Especially with this backpack on. It didn't really help too much.
I think we're done with the stairs.
Yeah, alright, good.
Only a few on the way back and then that's it.
Yeah, good thing.
But it's pretty cool here.
Yeah, it's my first time here, so.
Yeah?
Yep.
From?
I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is this your first time here?
Yeah. I'm from Germany.
I think there's like some campsites somewhere back.
Yeah, here.
Oh, that way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When you walk across the bridge,
Yeah.
you go back to the trail, and there's a split. This
Okay.
direction is trail, and this direction is campsite.
The campgrounds? Cool. Yeah, I tried to go around that way, but I guess you need a permit at the end over there, and I didn't end up getting one, so I ended up just turning back around. But my plan was to do like the whole loop thing.
Yeah, but you can go here, around the bridge, and then the way back. And there's also the campsite.
Oh yeah. I that's where I first came. Like when I first did the trail, I went all the way around, and then I tried to go down that way, but I had to turn around and then go over the suspension bridge.
There are only, I don't know, about 100 people per day that get the permit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was like I think I was like one of the first people in the park, because when I first pulled up, the gate wasn't even open.
Yeah.
It was like right at 7 a.m. And then I parked over by the visitor center, but I had no idea that you would need a permit. So I should have went in there and got one, but oh well. Next time. Yeah, exactly. Next time. All right, so check it out, guys. Here's another viewpoint on the other side. So we were hiking on that side before. You can see part of the trail on the other side. And this is the view from the opposite way. So this is the part of the trail that we saw when we were on the other side, and I pointed it out and I said looks like there's some sort of trail, and this is it. So it looks like there's another spot, another little viewpoint up here too. Let's go check this spot out. I'm not sure what this thing is here. "1970 tightrope walker Carl Wallenda used this tower to walk across the gorge. He walked from this overlook to the tower on the south rim. During his walk, he did 2 headstands." Interesting. So there was a tightrope walker that walked across this in 1970 using this tower here. And here's the viewpoint. Wow, that is pretty cool. Look, this is all part of it right here. So they built this. And check out this view, guys. And I'm guessing the primitive campsites are maybe down that way. All right, gonna enjoy the view for a minute, and then we'll keep going, try to find those primitive campsites. All right, guys, so just going on this more off the beaten path trail that leads to the backcountry campsite. And this is definitely a more elevated trail, definitely on a more of an incline. And it's definitely more of a backcountry type of trail. Not as family friendly, I guess you can say. I think there's another viewpoint somewhere here too. So, let's see if we can make it out there. Going a lot higher up on this trail. Hopefully the viewpoint at the top is worth it. And I did see some hikers along this trail that were definitely utilizing the campsites back here. They had some big backpacks on with all their gear. I think they're heading back towards the entrance though, so they probably just finished up their camping yesterday. But hopefully we can make it out to this campsite, and maybe there won't be anybody there. We'll see. Also, being that it's a Sunday, it's like the middle of the day now, 12:30 p.m. The state park the trails were definitely getting a lot more crowded. All right, check it out, guys. So here's the overlook here, Inspiration Point Overlook. Of course, there's a permit required beyond this point. Let's go have a look at the viewpoint here. Oh, here we go. Check it out. Nice. Check out this viewpoint right here. This might be the best one. Wow, pretty high up. So it looks like we're gonna need a permit to go past the sign into the backcountry campsites. Looks like I'm gonna have to skip that as well. So just gonna hang out here for a little bit until I head back over to the trailhead. All right, guys. Alright guys, so figured I'd make myself a nice little hot cup of coffee while I'm enjoying this amazing view here. I mean, look at that. Not a bad place to enjoy a little cup of coffee. So just gonna hang out here, sip on my coffee, and then head back and call it a day. All right, so catch up with you in a little bit. Cheers. All right, guys, so made it back to the start, the parking lot visitor center, where I first started, right there. And officially clocked in about, I think it was like 5 miles altogether. Felt a lot longer than that, because of the amount of stairs that you had to go up and down. So overall, it was a really nice hike. Pretty easy for the most part, except for the parts with the stairs. What I liked about it is not only the viewpoints were really nice, but there's a lot of seating and bench areas to take rests at along the way that they put. So you can take little breaks, enjoy the views, a lot of different overlooks, very well maintained. One thing I would highly recommend to do is to get one of the permits here at the visitor center before you start your hike. I think they only allow up to like 100 per day, so you probably want to get here early in order to get one of those. It's not necessary to do it, but if you want to do like the full loop, then I would highly recommend to do that, because you're gonna end up having to stop at a certain point and then turn around and kind of go back the same way you came from, if you're trying to look at all the overlooks. Once you get to overlook number 10, that's the last overlook that you can get to, or that you can go to, before you have to turn around and then have to kind of start, go back over to the suspension bridge. To save yourself from doing that, you're gonna have to get that permit so you can do like a full loop. Would have been nice to get that, because then you can go all the way down towards the bottom of the gorge and see what it's like down there. So just one thing to keep in mind, if you're going to be here, maybe try to look into getting that permit. Not sure if it costs anything, or I'm sure it probably does. Also, if you're going to do any backcountry camping, you're going to need that too. But yeah, overall, really nice hike. Really love the scenery here, and hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for some more adventures. All right.